Today I'm going to show you a few different ways you can manually run a payment from within your ChargeOver account. So first off, why would you want to manually run a payment in your ChargeOver account? So maybe the customer called in and they're asking you to run a payment against their card on file, or maybe you're still on the phone with them. They want to give you a new payment method for you to run a payment against an outstanding invoice. So there's a few ways you can do this. The first way is just hitting the plus button in the top left of your account and then clicking payment. And then we will ask you, or Charger will ask you, what customer you want to run the payment for. Another way that you can do this is by clicking payments on the left, which makes sense. Click into payments, hit the blue make a payment button. And again, that's going to ask you what customer you want to run the payment for. Another way you can do this is by clicking on invoices. And you could go to that specific invoice that they want you to run a payment against. Hit enter payment. You also can simply do this from the customer too. So if you're on the customer, you can always hit the payments tab and make a payment. And then that's from there is going to show you, any outstanding invoices or any scheduled payments that you'd maybe want to run a payment against. So if a customer had, let's say, like 3 outstanding invoices, you would see all 3 of those outstanding invoices here. And you could ask them if they want you to run a payment for all of them or maybe just one. And then what you can do is, select what payment method that you should be running the payment with. So any available payment methods or any payment methods on file, so like this Visa ending in 41111, you'll see here. But if it's a brand new payment method, you'd have the option to enter that information here as well. Once you get that payment method selected and what invoices you would like to be paying, you can just go ahead and hit pay. And then if the use case is that a customer emailed in or called in and wanted you to run a payment for them, I always like to send them the payment receipt just so that they know that you did indeed run the payment. So these are a few of the different ways that you can run a payment from within your ChargeOver account. If you have any questions, feel free to jump in our live chat, give us a call, or send us an email. We'll be happy to help.